Alright, so we're in the final last two chapters. Thank fucking God. So, I'm gonna leave a surprise for the end, okay? Okay. Setting off towards Skyhaven Temple, Mirth began to feel increasingly weak as they got closer. She felt as if her soul was being eaten away bit by bit. At one point, she even had to have Alduin carry her. Damn. She turned him into a Lydia. Something was wrong, and she had no idea what that something was, and it scared her. Setting up camp for the night wasn't easy. Wait, where the fuck are her kids? The adopted ones and the ones that came from her. I told y'all this woman don't give a shit about her kids. Mirth's strength began to lessen even more. By the time they had finished dinner, she wasn't able to stand. Alduin laid awake, holding her close in their tent. He was worried for her, but soon noticed his own body growing weaker. He looked at the sleeping Dovahkiin and sighed softly. She looked exhausted even while sleeping. Something was definitely wrong. Getting up to check on their supplies, Alduin fell to his knees and hissed in pain. His eyes widened as he noticed a shadow walking towards his camp. Shouldn't y'all have had somebody watching the camp? Just saying. Soon that shadow turned into 3, 4, 5. Because that was cringe. It was puzzling and concerning to Alduin, but he was having trouble thinking straight. Looking up from the ground, he then gasped loudly as he saw who it was. Marak, and she didn't even spell it right. Marak stood before him, mask worn proudly on his face. Marak, where'd he get his mask? Marak took the mask off greatly to reveal his slightly point-eyed teeth. What? What? Okay, no entiendo ni más. Anyway. Alduin's vision began to swim as he felt the world going around him. Don't worry, World Eater. I'll take care of her for you. I swear it, he said with a sick grin. Before Alduin could spit out a threat, the darkness of consciousness consumed him. They were defenseless. Really? Really? You're telling me the motherfucker that destroyed a whole town because he was mad that his ass got kicked back in time could not fight one weenie little, not that powerful Dragonborn? Alright, one more chapter, guys. One more chapter. We got this. We got this. As Alduin slowly came to, he met with his brother shaking his shoulders. For Akatosh's sake, Alduin, wake up already, Parthenax shouted at him. Alduin groaned and rubbed his aching head. Damn it all, he hissed and looked around. Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. His eyes widened as he wasn't where he had lost consciousness any longer. Where in oblivion are we? He shouted. There was a tentacle sea before them. Eerie noises echoed through the location, and the air was cold enough to even make a dragon shiver. Party Snacks looked around. He'd been trying to figure that out for himself as well. I guess we'll just have to find out. After wandering aimlessly in this odd place, Party Snacks and Alduin were stopped by a mass of tentacles and eyes blocking the way. You could just say they were in fucking Apocrypha. Dum-dums. And eyes blocking the way. Alduin summoned fire magic into his hand. It's called charging a spell, you uncultured swine. But stopped as soon as an unknown but an increasingly familiar voice greeted his ear. Ah, Alduin, the World Eater. Akatosh's firstborn. You are lucky we have an ally in common, or I wouldn't have intervened with your immediate death there. Alduin can't die. So what death? Y'all, we're so close. We're so close. Alduin's brow furrowed as he recognized that voice. Hermaeus Mora, what the hell are we doing in your part of Oblivion? Alduin demanded. Hera simply chuckled at the dragon's temper. Mirak was about to kill you two again. You can't. I could see Party Snacks being killable, but Alduin? Alduin. Ay, so close. Luckily for you, I teleported you here. Mirth and I have a history together. Oh, he fucked her. Ew! What the fuck? Is this a hentai or something? Ew, 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 ew. I'm gonna need to drink holy water after reading that. God, I wish I was illiterate. I'd probably, you know. If only I could go, like, back to the 3 seconds where I didn't read that sentence. Ugh. Just as intimate as your own, I might add, Herma poured out to the still human Alduin. The hell is that supposed to mean? Alduin his fire flicking at the back of his throat. Dude, I'd be throwing up and crying. Not because let me... I wish I could go back to 2 minutes ago when I didn't read that sentence. Herma blinked, sighed and blinked slowly. Your mate, the dog, mate, my champion. Before she married the hound, she had some fun with me. I can't blame her. Oh God, I'm trying not to throw up right now. That's... I'm gonna go wash my eyes out with soap. I'm gonna go wash my eyes out with soap. Oh, what a terrible day to have eyes. What a terrible day to have eyes. You know what? I'm gonna find this fucking author and sue her for emotional damage because I had to read this shit. I'm just kidding. I ain't got no money to sue nobody with. Please don't sue me. Anyway. Daedric lords are known for this sort of thing. Okay, I'd expect that from Sanguine, but not Hermamora. Alas, that didn't last long, but she's still my champion, and you're an ally of mine through her. It's in my best interest to rescue my champion from her shackles before Marak has his way with her. I know I was not gonna see the pearly gates, but damn. Oh my God. Why does everyone want to rape this woman? I'm ready, Lord. Just take me there. The oven gates can't be any worse than this. Suddenly more tentacles appeared, hovering around Alduin and Parthenax. Allow me into one of your minds, and I will be able to teach you what you need to know about defeating Marak once and for all. All I ask is for a small favor in return. Nothing too important. You'll know what it is upon initial contact. I wouldn't want anyone to know about this deal but us. Alduin said to himself, Marak was dragonborn and could kill him. I think I figured out what kind of drunk I am. The kind that likes to fight people. Alduin can't be killed. He basically just gets put in, like, Aedra timeout for, you know, getting defeated by the Alduin for not doing his job. He could also kill Parthenax and the rest of his dysfunctional family. Bold of you to assume it was a family in the first place. Silently nodding, Alduin shrieked in pain as the tentacles pierced his chains, arms, and legs. Oh God, he dropped the soap. And before anyone says anything, no. I'm not elaborating. He knew the price. He knew Mirth wouldn't like it, but it was the only way to stop Marak and save her life. It would be worth it. It had to be worth it. So, thankfully, this godforsaken thing, I'm not calling it a story, I'm calling it a thing, was never finished. But you know what, guys? I came up with my own ending, and it's way better than anything this bitch could have done. So, everyone's color-coded, and it should be kind of obvious who's who. Anyway, so Alduin party snacks over chicken wings, and that's a wedding, actually. And Hermaeus Mora decide to go rescue Vilkas. So, they rescue Vilkas. And as you can tell, they're not very happy to see him. They rescue Vilkas. And it's like, yeah, we gotta go save our girlfriend. So, of course, Vilkas and Alduin kill Delphine and Esbern. You know, as shown by this beautiful artistic rendition of the ending. Like, this shit should be in an art museum. But then, gasp, they find Mirth with Marak about to do the no pants dance. And of course, they're both very heartbroken by that because they liked her for some reason. I don't know. So then Mirth reveals her evil plan to her boyfriends, including Hermaeus Mora over here in the corner. She was gonna make them all fall in love with her so she could make them fight. And she would eat their souls so she could become the most powerful person of all. Alduin gets so mad he turns into a dragon and burns her to a crisp while Marek and Vilkas watch. And of course, Hermaeus Mora has to drag Marek back to the creepy tentacle realm. I'm not gonna say what happens. No, it's not what y'all think. And of course, I decided that Alduin and Vilkas end up falling in love and decide to raise their children together as two dads. The end.